Welcome back to the Midnight Who Show, and tonight we'll be reviewing The Underwater Menace. Yes, the Doctor Who animations for Missy episodes are back, and I'm so excited to see what ones we might get in the near future. Now, this is not the first time that The Underwater Menace has been released on home media. It was released in 2015 with a DVD version, and had a reconstruction that was not that great. It was really hard to watch. They really seemed like they rushed it. And now we got a proper release of this story. And let's start this video off with talking about the animation. I think this was a pretty good job. This animation has a very much similar feel to the kind of less cartoony style, and I do like this one a little bit more. I think the character models were pretty good. They definitely look like their actors a little bit more, and I can tell they're getting a little bit better at animating all these characters. And the sets are really animated really well. They did a great job with that. It definitely feels very close to the original. I think they did a really good job. They didn't seem to expand the sets too much, and it still felt really self-contained in these little, caves, the temple room. And I've mentioned this a lot in other animations, is that the character movements seem a little bit stiff. I think they're getting a little bit better at a little bit of movement when the running was happening, and the lip syncing with the audio. They're doing a lot better job. They're definitely improving. And I'm glad to see that. I want to talk about something that was a little bit of a bummer, and it does not relate to the overall story and the animation. It's that in previous releases, they have easily allowed for you to watch the existing episodes with the animations. In this release, they didn't have that, and that was kind of a bummer. It was easy, easy fix. You just go watch individually, one at a time. But I really do like watching the existing episodes and the animations, because I get to see how the classic Doctor Who story looks and all the characters, their appearances, and I get to kind of see how it's a little bit different in the animation. It helps me give a little bit of how well they did. But I will say, they did a pretty good job. The characters definitely match a little bit, and I can kind of tell a little bit of the things they changed. In some scenes, it looks like they reduced the amount of characters, which is okay. I think one of the biggest changes that they did was the fish people. They're definitely a lot redesigned in this animation, but there's something about the original look that's just so classic, campy Doctor Who that I do really enjoy. And overall, The Underwater Menace is just alright. It's definitely not the greatest Doctor Who story ever made, but I did have a lot of fun watching it. It's definitely very campy. I actually really like the setting in Atlantis. It definitely allows for some really creative sets and character designs with, of course, the fish people, and it has some over-the-top performance from the villain of the story, Professor Zaroff. Such a crazy character, and that just cliffhanger, by the way. They do a really good job capturing the animation, but nothing in the world can stop me now. Such a great villain. It's just over the top. This story also had some hilarious moments with Patrick Troughton as the second Doctor. My personal favorite was when he was in Zaroff's lab, and he was finding all these ways to stop them from turning Polly into fish. And I just laughed when he just pulled out those wires right in front of everyone. Just, oh, did I do that? Oh, sorry about that. For all the light fun that the story is, it was actually kind of frightening when Polly was in the surgeon's room and was about to have that fish surgery. That is a classic Doctor Who cliffhanger right there. I'm not sure if this is in the actual Missy episode, but in the animation for part 4, I found it hilarious that pet of Zaroff's, the octopus, refused to just kind of help, pull the lever and just finish his plans. No, he just swam away, looked at him. And I do want to mention that this story has not been released here in the United States. I, of course, imported from the UK, but it will come out in January here in North America. So definitely look forward to that. Well, that's it for tonight. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, everyone.